And here's the latest scoop on the upgrade attempt of my vertical pk7 bicycle with solid tires. Alright, down here you see how wide the rim is on this front tire. Well, I got the solid tire on with about 6 butter knives and some duct tape. It wasn't that bad because this rim is real wide, and solid tires have to fit really snug. Alright. So we go back here and we look. It's a cassette. It's dated. This bike was like a 2004, and the cassette was the most common. So I bought this specialized stump jumper. Because it was 26-inch tires. It had the same kind of brakes as my bike instead of discs. And I was thinking I'd put the solid tires on the cassette bike, and I'd be upgrading my PK to cassette. But see how wide this back rim is? It's not as wide as the front. Well, it took 21 butter knives to get the solid rubber tube in here snug, and I had to fight it for half a day, and that was next to impossible to put the tire on. So here we are with the stump jumper's rim. It's even thinner than this back rim, and I only have 21 butter knives. I could just imagine. So I kind of blew some money at the pawn shop to upgrade the bicycle to a cassette from a freewheel, and also I'm starting to look at the technology of the stump jumper, even though it's a hardtail, and that's not me. I'm thinking that this is pretty cool, but there's no way I can do put the tire on that rim. Even though it's a 26, that was a check. It's the mountain bike, that was a check. Everything right about it. Not the disc brakes, that's hard to find. One without disc brakes that has a cassette, so I'm working on this to help my dexterity after the stroke. About 1.5 years ago, I had a stroke, and my dexterity, mechanical abilities got compromised, and also my physical ability. So this kind of more of a practice in the dexterity that I can gather after a stroke, and it turns out that these bicycle rides every day really help me with my recovery from a stroke, especially my breathing was a lot of trouble with my breathing, so it is maybe a 50-pound bike with the solid tires. They're bulletproof. They haven't gone flat in, 20 years? Holy cow. 26 years. And so, but then I got this lightweight bike from the pawn shop, and I'm like, wow. This thing, I can lift this, and it can go uphill, which is the vertical's being vertical, but only downhill. And you'll notice how the forks have kind of, if you look at it just right, you can see how they bent back a little. So it's kind of hard to steer from after the last wreck. I've redone the front tire, the front spokes, because the rim got a little bent, but I got them back for redoing the spokes. But yeah, the attempt to upgrade a 50-pound bike when there are bikes that weigh so much less. I think I'm going to try to upgrade. But there's an update on my vertical pk7 2004 model.